On today's episode of I Bought It So You Don't Have To, I'm going to be reviewing some plexiglass wall art that I purchased at a con by a company named V1 Tech. Not only am I going to be reviewing the wall art, but I'm also going to be reviewing the frames that they came in that I purchased separately through their website. But I'm also going to be reviewing some other custom frames that I had made through Hobby Lobby. So let's get into this. Alright, so here are the wall arts that I purchased from the con. Now this one is the frame that I purchased through V1 Tech website, and this is the one that I had custom made through Hobby Lobby. This is the V1 Tech frame. Now this is just solid wood, and I actually had to paint this. It's a good quality wood, but I don't really care for those holes right here. It's not a very clean look. And then the other trouble is when you're putting them together and you're screwing in the sides, they just don't want to line up, and it makes the frame very crooked. Another issue was I had to install this myself. There were pre-drilled holes, but they're crooked. Now the one thing I do like is that they have this hole here for the cord that helps with the LEDs to run smoothly through and all the way around. Now as we move on to the Hobby Lobby frame, now this one I went with a black. As you can see, it frames the Vegeta really nice. I mean, I think it came out really well. But this one has a texture, and I really like the texture on this one. There were so many different ones to choose from, styles as well as colors, but I really like the texture on this one. Now I really like how this has a cleaner look. It's nice and smooth from top to bottom. Now just like the other frame, it is wood, so the LEDs stick really well. I wish it did have the hole here, but it doesn't. But it doesn't really bother the wire, and it still runs pretty smooth. I also like that they install the wire. I think it works really well and does a better job than the other way they aimed. Overall, the Hobby Lobby frame came out really well. It's really clean and it just looks great. And the wall art is absolutely beautiful. But unfortunately for the frames, I have to go with Hobby Lobby. This one just has the better texture. Looks cleaner, it's nicer, and it fits very well. Both of them fit the pictures the way they're supposed to fit. So hands down, I say Hobby Lobby's frames are the way to go. They're customizable. You can pick any color you want, any type of frame bordering that you want. They were willing to do the install for me. Check with your local Hobby Lobby and see if they're willing to install the LEDs for you, but they were willing to do everything for me. And the turnaround time was a lot better. I ordered those frames from V1 Tech. It took about a month and a half to get, and I had about a week and a half turnaround time from Hobby Lobby. And so the reason why I was purchasing a frame through Hobby Lobby is because unfortunately this plexiglass wall art is cut to an unusual size, so trying to find a picture frame at Walmart, Target, or other places like that is impossible to find something that fits correctly. Also, the price, again, getting it customized to the way I want for half the price for two of them at Hobby Lobby compared to the V1 Tech was just definitely the way to go. Now my recommendation is definitely buy the wall art through V1 Tech. I mean, their art was amazing. They have tons and tons to pick from. However, stay away from their frames. It's not worth it. When you pay almost $200 for one frame, you still have to build it, and that's just plain wood. It's not colored, it's not anything. If you want to add color, it's an extra $20. Also, I think if I'm spending $200 or close to $200 for a frame, I shouldn't have to build it. I shouldn't have to put the pegs on, and shouldn't have to paint it whatever color I want. I think it should be already assembled, ready to go, and just have to put in the frame. On top of that, the things didn't line up. I didn't like the little holes on the side where you can see the screws. It's just not a very clean look. So like I said, hands down Hobby Lobby for the frame. If you're interested in purchasing some of this wall art from V1 Tech, I'll go ahead and put their link in my description down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and like always, stay sane.